He steps. What happens when Chuck Benson?
We get a win, but I am not happy.
Why are you not happy, Chuck? Domino's postgame report. Chuck Benson's here. He's not happy. He's pulling out the plug.
I'm not happy. Let me make this real clear.
Why are you not happy? Your team played well today.
I feel as though I'm a connoisseur of anything edible.
Okay.
But I have a really soft spot in my heart for good popcorn.
Okay.
I've eaten popcorn at hundreds of gyms at this point. But I encountered something today that if I could file a formal complaint, I would.
What are you on about?
I really particularly like my road popcorn in particular, and Mars Hill they've never let me down in this regard. But today, as soon as we walk in the door, I go get my typical Mars Hill road popcorn, and I go to get it, and to my surprise, I am charged not one, not two, but $3 for the smallest, a cup of popcorn, not a bag. I prefer the bag of popcorn, and I thought when I saw the price, I didn't even hesitate to pay. I thought, I'm going to get more popcorn. 300 pennies, right? I was probably paying somewhere between 4 and 5 cents per kernel today. And the overall butter distribution was so uneven that I was just disappointed. And so, thank goodness we won. Thank goodness we got a good conference. But my pregame popcorn experience today left me hollow. I'm just putting it out there.
I don't like this. You know why? Because you're not on your front porch yelling at the clouds like the old man that you are. I mean, I'm sorry, Chuck.
You know what it is? I feel spoiled here because their popcorn is typically
Typically, it's first-class popcorn.
first class. Like I said, I'm big about the salt, butter distribution. I like the coloring. I like a lot of golden kernels. But today, as I said, I felt like I was all in. I was all in. Did not hesitate pulling all three of those single-dollar bills out of my pocket. But when I saw what I got in exchange for that, a cup, and I'm not even talking like a big gulp. I mean like a standard medium-size.
20-ounce cup.
If that. 16?
I mean, do you even want to talk about the game today? Or
Let's do it. Let's move on.
Do you need to dwell on what ails you, which is clearly you're hurt. You're hurt.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I was looking forward. I was so looking forward to it, to be honest. And I intentionally did not, in the drive up today, I did not go with chips with my sandwich today to save room for the popcorn. There we go. Kev, let's talk basketball, if you'd like.
I kind of just want to stick with the popcorn. I mean, if you were a Carson-Newman fan, you had your popcorn handy. Needed a lot of it. Great road performance.
Thank you. It was. We needed this. A good bounce back after our loss at Catawba. But we had a couple good days of preparation, and our guys came out here today with a lot of focus and did, as I told them after the game, you guys did what we asked you to do. And congrats, because, as you know, man, road wins are hard to come by in this conference, but today we were able to pull one out.
99 points, you shoot 53% from the field. Felt like a quiet night offensively.
I'll tell you why I think. We really didn't shoot the ball from distance well tonight. I mean, we still made 10 threes. We got great looks. I felt we had great looks. They just weren't falling, but we still shot our two ball very well, got the line enough, and then rebounded the ball well. So there was a lot of other good things we did, but shooting the three tonight wasn't it. But we got great looks, so I'll take those every time.
I'll lead into that. You missed 12 straight, spanning. You started 4 of 8, then missed 12 in a row. Spanning the halftime break. Felt like the attitude didn't change. I'm guessing that's because all those misses were stark, naked, wide-open shots.
Yeah, I mean, we tell our guys all the time, like, hey, when you all shoot it, don't let it bother you because it certainly doesn't bother me. We have some elite shot makers, especially from range, and every time they shoot it, I think it's going in, and I think they think the same thing. It just sometimes it doesn't, and we have to quickly erase that possession from our mind and be prepared to take the next possession. And it was what it was. I mean, having said that, 33% from three is still better than 50% from two. So, I'll take it.
John Zhao, one of 3 20-point scorers, first career double-double for John Zhao.
Yes.
How about that?
Well, I was really pleased with him for that. I really thought there late he was sharing the ball and finding some other guys' shots, which was great. But yeah, I mean, John has sort of come into his own this year in a multitude of ways, but his ability to rebound and put his athleticism and his desire on display is evident. And that just makes us a better team when he's doing that, because you got guys like him, Jack Browder, Ren Dyer, etc. We need more guys that can fly around and rebound that basketball at an elite level.
You said for John, share the ball well. Certainly true of your team. And some of this, I don't think we ever do this. Credit to Adam Williams and Mars Hill stat crew. They found the assists tonight, 22 of them. Passing was on display, leading to a lot of open shots.
Well, we were getting in transition locks. We were getting stops. And then we would find situations where we were getting penetration and creating rotation. And we would pass up maybe a good opportunity for arguably a greater opportunity. And John, especially there late in that second half, I thought he had 2 or 3 possessions there and in one of the medias where it was just like everybody was clapping for him because he was sharing the ball in such a generous way.
Mars Hill had a great crowd tonight. In our time coming here, one of the better crowds.
Yeah.
Took him out of the game, though. How important was the start tonight?
Well, after what happened with our women's the first game, and we were downstairs in the bowels of this arena and heard the just eruption up here, so we thought, good gracious, something's happened. And so I was sort of like, man, like, they really sort of, that first game sort of got the fans juiced up. And we just challenged our guys, hey, we got to make a statement here in this by the 16-minute media, something needs to have been said with our play. And our guys did that and really punched them very hard. Took a couple punches ourselves, but really punched them hard and sort of set a tone, I thought, for the remainder of the game.
This wraps up back-to-back road games. You're at home. Your next 3, Lenore, Ryan, Tusculum, and Anderson, all coming to town in consecutive fashion. How do you build on this one heading back to Holt?
We're going to enjoy this one tonight, but truth of the matter is those are 3 what I believe to be upward trending teams this year. I think we played well on the road against all 3 of those teams, but they're much improved, and there will be challenges. But we're going to take them one at a time. LR coming in here Saturday will be a challenge. They I don't know how they've done today, but I do know first game it was right down to the wire. We got the win, but it was right down to the wire, and I expect it'll be a dogfight come Saturday.
I'm so glad that tonight's post-game conversation is brought to you by Taylor Hawkins of Modern Woodman Financial Planning. I really feel like his ad dollars are being well spent with you ranting about popcorn for the first 3 minutes. He paid for this. He paid for you.
Listen, Hawk was with me for a long time. Hawk knows me very well. He knows I enjoy that post-game popcorn. He would have eaten up. You know what? He would have been here eating with me tonight too, and would have been as frustrated.
Well, if you want to save money to buy more popcorn, contact Taylor Hawkins, seeandeagles.com/Modern Woodman for his financial planning services. Chuck, pleasure's ours. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Kev.
All right.